Staying on top of big news out of Hollywood, Jeopardy host Mike Richards now stepping down. KTLA's Sam Rubin is live in Los Angeles with more on this. Sam, good morning.
Good morning. This is really a big story, and I tell you what, you could see a very up and down period for Mike Richards during the last week. We've actually been tracking this for 2 weeks. This is the executive producer of Jeopardy. He was the guy who was among many who openly auditioned for the job. He was selected to be the new permanent daily host of the show. But Mike Richards apparently didn't have many friends, and I think essentially what happened is, whispers in the media, hey, look at this, hey, look at that. And, well, if you look, they found, particularly, and this was the fatal blow, a podcast that he hosted in 2013 and 2014 called The Random, a podcast that basically nobody listened to. It was sort of a behind-the-scenes look. He was the executive producer of The Price is Right, and he had a couple sidekicks, and it was kind of like a morning zoo, a morning radio show. In it, like morning radio shows, he made a lot of jokes that did not land, jokes that many found sexist, anti-Asian, anti-Semitic. Anyway, somebody in The Ringer Wednesday did a big article about the podcast and the things that he said. Richards apologized for those remarks. Yesterday, he taped 5 shows of Jeopardy. His first day of taping, his first day as host. The difficulties surrounding the exposure of what he said in that podcast kind of grew throughout the day. Then there's a newsletter here in Hollywood that not a lot of people see otherwise. The newsletter mentioned the Sony executive who hired Mike Richards. His name is Tony Vinciquerra. Tony V, they call him. Tony V's the guy, okay, how about whatever, it's Mike Richards. I don't think Tony V liked being mentioned, associated with all this. Tony gets on the phone with Mike, and this morning, Mike Richards resigns. He puts out a letter to the folks at Jeopardy saying he is sorry for the unwanted attention that all of this has caused, and effective immediately, he will no longer be host. He will, however, retain his job as executive producer. Sony issuing a statement saying that they've spoken to Mike about what happened at the podcast and their concerns about it, but they feel that he's led the show for the last 2 years and he continues to lead the show going forward. So it's kind of interesting. Gee, they're so offended by what he said in the podcast, he can't possibly be the host, but they're not offended enough to have him lose the job as the executive producer. This weekend, there are going to be a lot of phone calls, and on Monday, they'll put out a press release saying, here's the plan going forward for the fall. And what I think that will be is, here's our schedule of guest hosts, very likely many of the names that we've seen before, that'll take them through, at the very least, the end of the year. And they'll sort of try to put this behind them and then go ahead. But, I tell you what, it's the most, you could spend your whole life trying to analyze this. It's the most interesting thing. And I bring up something that's going to seem far afield. Jeffrey Toobin, who did something that I think is, worse or more shocking than anything Mike Richards has ever done, retains his job at CNN because he was friendly with the people running CNN. Mike Richards essentially ran out of friends. There was nobody who was willing to say, you know what, this is whatever it was, but it was in the past. So there was just too much heat, and it couldn't hold. I think the thought was, I'd written a story saying if he could just last the month. Well, as it turned out, he couldn't last the day. So it's very interesting stuff. And there'll be these sort of in-depth examinations about all this. Anyway, that is that. He is out. It's a big, big story. The Weeknd doing better than Mike Richards. The music star is also a bit of a real estate mogul. He flipped a home in Hidden Hills, making about a $10 million profit. And now look at this. Nearly, I don't have the price tag in front of me, but it was close to $100 million. A super duper estate bordering the Bel Air Country Club. Looks nice. I guess The Weeknd has made a lot more money than I anticipated The Weeknd had ever made. So this will be the new weekend pad. Fun place to be. No question about that. Speaking of money, another one of these lists of the highest earners in Hollywood, and it's mostly names you know, so run the tape and we will comment accordingly. Amongst those who are the highest earners, the number one guy for the men remains The Rock, I think. But who do we see here? Oh, Daniel Craig, making $100 million for 2 sequels to Knives Out. which is absolutely extraordinary.
Wow.
The Rock has the highest rack rate. Jim Carrey had set the record years ago with $20 million a movie. The Rock makes more than that. Will Smith's still doing well, although I think his star has dimmed somewhat. No giant hits. Denzel makes money. Leonardo DiCaprio. So all these guys around the $20 million club still. The streaming is still helping. What about the ladies? Who do we have? Julia Roberts and Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence, more than anybody, has a new movie coming out about the agent Sue Mengers. Some say it's a $30 million package to get her to do that movie. Julia Roberts, in her heyday, was making $20 million a movie. I don't think she's making that much now, but still lots of dough.
I was just going to say, when was the last time we saw Julia Roberts?
We will go back to you guys.
All right, Sam.